y'all, thanks for stopping in for another video. I wanted to share a box that I created using this graphic 45 large tag. Also in this pack is a ATC tag and some flower dies. This is what it looks like. I think I got that off of Amazon, but they do have it on scrapbook.com, so I will link it where I can find it down below. The paper that I use for this box is a Perfect Autumn. This is Echo Park by Lori Whitlock. And there's another thing that you can use to make the box look more finished if you can find some coordinating paper for the sides of it. And that's the only reason I didn't use it, is because I didn't have any cream colored paper. This is the Graphic 45 Large Ivory Tag Album, and there's 6 pieces in this pack. It also comes in craft and black, and this is some really sturdy paper. So if you have that, that would be another way to create the box so that you have that eyelet there at the top to make it look a little bit more finished. So this is how the box turned out. I used a scallop punch here in the front with some of the stickers, some enamel dots, and that's an Anna Griffin bow. These leaves right here were punched out and gifted to me from Nisha at Inspiring Beautiful Creations. I did some fox print on the sides, and that's the bottom. The tag just goes from here and then folds under the bottom, and then I created the 2 sides. So you will need to cut 2 of the tags and then 2 side pieces. It opens up. I did have the Velcro on the inside. That one kind of slipped down, and then you have this piece right here that kind of opens it up and makes it look a little bit more finished. So I did do a full tutorial on how to create this. If you want to create one, just stay tuned for the video. So to create this box, you will need 2 pieces of cardstock for the sides that measure 7 by 3. You also want to cut your tag out using your die. You want to do your layering piece as well as the base. You want 2 pieces of this, one for the front and one for the back. And if you have these right here, these are called large tag albums. These are by Graphic 45. They come in this ivory color. They also come in craft and black, and the tag layers perfectly on these. So if you have these tags, you can use these instead of doing the heavyweight cardstock and just layer that and then score it just like I'm going to score the tag. So the first thing we're going to score is the sides. You want to score 1/2 inch on each side, so it'll be at 1/2 and 2.5, and then you want to turn it to the 7-inch side, and you want to score it at 2 and again at 6.5. I did these black lines so you can see what I'm doing. On the tag, which I didn't put any lines on because I'm going to actually use this piece, you want to score this one at 1 inch. You can kind of see it on this pattern paper that I've already layered on some heavyweight cardstock. You also want to score it at 2. And then again at 6.5. I'm going to do this on my front and my back piece since I do already have it layered and it is kind of thick, and I want my score marks to go all the way through. So the only cutting we have to do is on this piece for the sides. The dotted lines are the pieces that we're going to cut out. So you're going to cut off this square, and then these 2 squares down here at the bottom. So up here, over, cut that little square off. I'm going to cut this square off. This one. And this one. You're going to be left with something that ends up looking like this. If you want to angle these corners, or however, whatever you want to call this, you want to slant, angle those corners to make it easier to close the bottom of the box. This will be your bottom, and this will be that inside closing flap. Okay, we're going to fold on our score marks. I'll do my tag first. So that'll go down. The next score line will go back, and then the tab will go in. So you will end up with something like, actually it should be this way. It'll look like that. And then on this piece, I've actually already angled my corners, put on some double-sided tape, and then I rounded my corners with my We Are Memory Keepers corner rounder. So I'm going to fold on these score lines. And then if you want to mat the side before you start putting it together, the piece that you will need is a 4.5 by 2. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this on the side. The glue that I'll be using is my Nouveau Deluxe adhesive. Okay, so once you get your sides matted and you fold it on all your corners, you should end up with 4 pieces. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the box together. So I'm going to take the double-sided tape off, then I'll just glue it to one side of the tag, and then I'll do the other side the exact same and embellish it. Okay, I think that's good. That just goes together like that, and I love it. I love how it turned out. So this is how the box goes together. I added these 2 flaps on this one because when I did my example, I didn't have that additional piece on the inside. And then when you close it at the top, you can actually see in the inside of the box, and I didn't like that. So if you have any questions about the tutorial, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank y'all so much for watching. Stay safe and have a great day. Bye.